Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Reg once again here at the Woody Point studio, although the way the studio was set up inside to do services during the lockdown, that's all been changed, and we are just out in the backyard. So Woody Point studio, if you like. I've got to compete with Cam and his Warner Brothers studio, although I'm hoping my video production is a little bit better than his. Anyway, don't want to be competitive. We're still smiling, we're rejoicing, and even though it doesn't look like there's any end in sight to the restrictions, the numbers in Melbourne look like they're finally starting to go down, and so it's a good thing. I'm going to do Psalm 3 and 4 together today. That's not just because I want to get through them more quickly, it's because they actually go together. They're known as morning and evening psalms. So you'd wake up in the morning and do Psalm 3, and then you would do Psalm 4 as you went to bed. That's sort of been the tradition with these two psalms. So it's kind of like morning and evening devotion, if you like. So I'm going to read them both. The thing that's going to take up a lot of our time is that Psalm 3 has a title that explains why, or the occasion of its writing. So I'm going to have to tell you that story so you get the gist of it. Anyway, I'll read both of them, one after the other, and then we'll get into it. Psalm 3. O Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. But you are a shield around me, O Lord. You bestow glory on me and lift up my head. To the Lord I cry aloud, and he answers me from his holy hill. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear the tens of thousands drawn up against me on every side. Arise, O Lord, deliver me, O my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw. Break the teeth of the wicked. From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessing be on your people. And then Psalm 4. Answer me when I call to you, O my righteous God. Give me relief from my distress. Be merciful to me and hear my prayer. How long, O men, will you turn my glory into shame? How long will you love delusions and seek false gods? Know that the Lord has set apart the godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call to him. In your anger, do not sin. When you are on your beds, search your hearts and be silent. Offer right sacrifices and trust in the Lord. Many are asking, who can show us any good? Let the light of your face shine upon us, O Lord. You have filled my heart with greater joy than when their grain and new wine abound. I will lie down and sleep in peace, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Well, Psalm 4 doesn't have a title that explains when it was written, but Psalm 3 does. And it says it's a psalm of David, so David wrote it when he fled from his son Absalom. Now, I don't know about your sons, but my sons are great. I've got 3. David, his sons weren't so great, and Absalom was one of the worst of them. And he was pretty naughty. It all started when he killed his half-brother Amnon, who raped their half-sister. And so when Absalom found out, he had Amnon killed, and as a murderer he had to flee. So he fled. He was away for ages and ages, but then when he returned, he did something quite nasty. What he did was he got himself a chariot and 50 guys, and he'd run out, the 50 guys would run out in front of the chariot, and he'd come to the gate in Jerusalem and just sort of parked there. Now, I don't know if you're into cars, but it'd be a bit like having a Ferrari and some Harleys leading it out. You're going to draw attention. It's a big thing, and so he would be there, and everyone would have all turned their heads and gone, "Whoa, a chariot, 50 guys run."